the only reason you're not more successful than everyone else is because you chose the same path as everyone else. Picture success as a circle. Every path leads somewhere different, yet most people, without realizing it, choose the same one. And if you follow the same path, you'll end up at the same destination, even if you sprint the whole way there. The path most people take is to get a college degree and work at a specialized 9-to-5 job for 40 years. Now, most people who give advice about life success tell you how to go down a path faster. They teach you how to be less distracted, work harder, and land a job. But what if the real secret isn't going faster, it's going somewhere else? Everyone can work hard to go down a path faster. So if you're competing against hundreds of millions of hardworking people on the same path, you're probably not going to get ahead of them. If you want to get ahead of most people, you have to take a better path than most people. But how do you take a different path than most people? Well, for starters, you have to start taking a different path than most people. Different doesn't always mean better, but better always means different. My friend is starting a Shopify store selling trending TikTok products. Is it different? I guess. Is it better? Well, I don't know. That's the hard part. You don't know if an untraveled path is better until you travel down it. That's what makes this hard. You're walking into fog, not certainty. And the last part is sticking with the path long enough until you become successful. Now, some people will say, I just want to make enough money to provide for my family. Success isn't just material, and being a good person is how I define success. If you said the first sentence, this video is not for you. If you said the second sentence, you can be materially successful while also being a good person. For the purposes of this video, success is going to be a bit more material. Don't accuse me of being some materialistic weirdo. Without further ado, here are 6 steps that I'd follow to be way more successful than the average person. Step 1. Find new paths. If your mind is closed to everything except the traditional route, you'll only ever follow the traditional route. Whenever you see an online business, a side hustle, or any new opportunity, don't immediately write it off as a scam or get-rich-quick scheme. Be a little skeptical, but also curious. So start searching for different paths. Maybe it's a new software idea, a YouTube channel, flipping products, or writing an ebook, or create a completely new path. That's what extremely successful people do. Step 2, eliminate obstacles. The first obstacle is getting distracted online. First, turn off all notifications. Why can other people interrupt your focus at any time? The second obstacle is bad friends. First, if you have less ambitious friends, don't listen to or be like them. You are more ambitious and should strive to be more successful than them. Don't use their standard for your life. You're not behind. You're just building something different. You are trying to be exceptional, so you will not fit in. Second, surround yourself with more ambitious friends, even if you see them less. Third, whenever you're invited to spend time with friends, think, will this moment matter more in 20 years than working on my goals? It's okay if friends are more important to you than your goals. But don't go out with a friend just to avoid disappointing them. The last obstacle is others' judgment. Sometimes your family or other close ones won't like you going down a different path, but they're probably not as successful as you want to be, and listening to their advice will only pull you towards where they are, mediocrity. Second, they may actually fear you outgrowing and becoming more successful than them. Don't let their fear of your success prevent you from becoming successful. Step 3, choose a path. Once you've found a path or opportunity you like, try it. Don't overthink it. The cost of trying is always lower than the cost of waiting. So there's a 5-stage cycle of every opportunity. This comes from Hormozi. Stage 1 is uninformed optimism. This is when you hear about an opportunity and think, wow, all these people are making so much money from this. I should try it. Stage 2 is informed pessimism. That's when you start going down the rabbit hole and realize that this is harder than you thought. Stage 3 is the valley of despair. That's the point when you think, this is actually really hard. No wonder most people aren't rich from this. But if you keep pushing through the valley of despair, you'll start seeing some success and progress, and that's when you'll get to stage 4, informed optimism. At this stage, You haven't become super successful yet, but you can finally see that you can and probably will become successful with this opportunity. After some time, you'll reach stage 5, success and achievement, where you finally achieve the results that you saw back at stage 1. Most people quit at the valley of despair and find a new opportunity where they restart the cycle at stage 1. The key is to stay on a path even in the valley of despair, because success starts happening after you push through the valley of despair. Step 4, start working. This step contains stage 1 and stage 2 of your journey. In stage 1, just start working. You'll be motivated and excited for a bit, but that won't last. After around 6 months, you'll enter stage 2, informed pessimism. Reality sets in, and it's harder than you thought. At this stage, figure out the answers to these 2 questions. Number 1, do I enjoy doing this enough to keep doing this for at least 10 more years? Everyone wants the results. Almost no one wants the repetition. That's why they lose. And 2, do I still believe that this path can make me successful? If the answers to both of these questions are yes, move on to step 5, push through the valley of despair or quit. The valley of despair is the most difficult stage, and this is why most people aren't extremely successful. They quit at the most difficult part. In the valley, 3 things can happen. You quit, you get better, or you push through and it gets easier. If you don't quit and keep working, especially when you don't feel like it, you will get through the valley. Or you'll realize that this path isn't supposed to make you successful. That's okay too, and start over at step 1. Step 6, keep going. The most valuable things in life compound over a long time. And you know what they say, 99% of gamblers quit right before they win big. So your victories may be small at first, but if you stick to a promising path for long enough, time will become your greatest asset. Work hard enough, smart enough, and long enough, and success will become inevitable. Only a few people take a better path. Even fewer take a better one. And even fewer keep pushing until they succeed. Be one of those few.